You can also inhale in the middle and exhale as you go down. So you practice this little movement and just feeling your weight, your mind, your chi, all just sinking to your feet, getting fat feet. This is something that's nice to do. You're just hanging out, waiting in the bank line, waiting for your spouse, just watching a beautiful sunset, just rock. Really good thing to do. Okay, good. A little bit more about rooting to explain how powerful this is. It creates so much stability. So if Mary comes this side and then roots down her left side, and I were to press on her, she's quite stable, pressing either direction. Even if I pull a little bit, she's quite stable. Then she goes back to center. Now she's going to come and she's actually going to lean toward me instead of rooting down, and then she's really easy to uproot. And that means that she's not stable, easier to slip on a banana peel, have bad things happen. Also, it means her joints are not aligned well, so the joints can have problems happen to them. If she were to come and scooch her hip out towards me, also not stable. Pushing even less, I think, than I was before. She can also bend forward. Now, some people, they'll bend forward to do this, and not good. Just nothing. And some people kind of crunch down, and so instead of just sinking in a relaxed way, they crunch their joints together. So if she crunches her joints together, I can crunch her more. So this is just some tests to show how powerful this little idea can be to use in all parts of your life to help your joints, your health, your stability. Number 8, scooping chi from nature. Scooping chi from nature, we want to keep our hands in what I call the middle way. So when I'm scooping, I don't reach way out like a big stretch, and I don't pull in and compress and create tightness. Instead, it's a gentle reach and a gentle bringing in the chi. So it's continuous alternating circles. Both hands are moving. You're paying attention to that. And it's easy to do, to root, to rock, and to roll if you stay in your dantian. It's also easy, you start thinking of something and pretty soon you're scooping on the wrong side and you're out of sync, and this also helps you stay present. And so I'm present, bringing it in, gathering the chi, scooping the chi with my cupped hands, and intending that chi to go into my body, guiding the chi into my body, like that. So let's all start together. We'll start on the right side. Inhaling, going slow, exhale. You can inhale on one side and exhale on the other, or go even slower by inhaling and exhaling to the center. Remembering to line up your joints and to root into the earth. Feeling the cycles, the chi cycles almost, rolling. Number 9, dragon washes its face. Dragon washes its face as the structural principle of the palm of the hand facing the body the whole way down. It comes down the opposite side of the body, making sure it's from above the head and all the way where your intention reaches the feet. So if we all start together, we're going to start with our right arm. We come up and then we'll rock and root to the left and then start with the left arm. The shoulder blades circle. We breathe in our belly. Not only do we send our intention to our feet, we send the chi to our feet, meaning we feel as we go down to the feet. It's like our feet get fat. Instead of being mental and head-centered, we become more balanced. We become more stable by opening and sinking to our feet. Consciously, we're aware of both hands. both hands at the same time. We're rooting down, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, foot. So we have really good structure, and we're balancing our brain. Making sure as you're going down that you don't arc off before you reach your foot. All the way to the foot, even into the ground. Then we'll come right, left, and come back to center. And one more thing, we don't want to twist the waist. At least not for this exercise. This exercise, it's side-to-side rocking. Number 10, stirring the cosmos. When we stir the cosmos, we're stirring our inner cosmos. We're balancing between our upper torso, our chest, and our lower torso, like our abdomen. Structural principle means relaxed shoulders. We're using our back to move, not our shoulders to do the movement. So we'll all start together, bringing up the right hand, rooting and rocking to the left as we've been practicing. The Qi principle, it's like our Qi reaches into our chest and reaches into our abdomen to help move stuck and stagnant Qi, to help release places where tense or stuck blood or something. Maybe the heart needs to be relaxed. So we're balancing and moving and circulating in this horizontal, vertical way. With our consciousness, we want to be aware of both of these circles that our hands are doing. They're going opposite directions and they're half a beat off from each other. So we're rocking and rooting, and inside we're rolling. We have vertical energy, we have circular energy. Our feet are balancing left and right. And we're clearing out the asteroids from our cosmos internally. Come back to center and release. Number 11, drinking the earth. Drinking the earth is the method where you reach into the earth with your mind and intent, and you pull up all the healing energy from the earth, the waters, the minerals. Then you have the double palm projection, not touching, guiding down that central core, the Tai Chi pole, and filling up your lower dantian. So the structural principle, as we all start together, when we squat down, we squat back a little bit, and we make sure that the knees are not in front of the toes. If the knees get in front of the toes, then eventually you'll probably have knee pain, maybe serious problems in your kneecaps. So we want to keep a nice, stable lower leg. Now the right hand will be underneath, so we switch palms each time. That's good for brain balance. Not only do the knees not go forward beyond the toes, but we want to make sure that the ankles and the knees and the hips line up as we bend down. So for instance, we don't want to bend our knees like that. That can cause problems in the inner and outer knee. Keeping nice, aligned, stable relationship between the joints of the legs. The hands don't touch. That builds more power in the hands, more magnetism, more heat, more energy. You reach with your mind into the earth, and you draw the Qi down the Tai Chi pole to the dantian and rest. Number 12, collecting the Qi. Collecting the Qi is an internal movement as opposed to an external movement. And we're going to use the idea of a clock in this exercise. So when you talk about clockwise in Qigong or energy therapies, it's like you're looking from the outside where the clock would be. So when I say clockwise, the movement is going the way the clock would go. If it's right here in my belly, if I say counterclockwise, it's going this way. Clockwise is top down to the left. Counterclockwise is top down to the right. Except our clocks are not going to be this big. It's going to be quarter this size, right inside of our dantian. So I'll set this down. Then we'll do this exercise. First we'll put the right hand on our lower dantian, thumb on the belly button, pinky reaching down toward the pubic bone, other hand on top. The eyes will be closed. I'll keep mine open for the video. We're first going to start with counterclockwise. So internally, you feel, sense, intend, be aware of this movement going this direction, counterclockwise, gathering energy. It's like gathers all this Qi from the exercises you've been doing. Maybe you want a second, 1, 2 seconds, whatever half second, whichever feels really good to you. So as you're doing this, your body is lined up. You're standing in a stable vertical posture. Often in our life, we're kind of leaning this way or, kind of hanging out like this. It's really good for our health, boom, to be lined up. So we have an internal energetic movement. When we're ready to move the other direction, we switch hands so the left hand's closest, right hand's on top. Then we go clockwise this time, down and to the left. And this is collecting all that energy that you've gathered and compressing it in your dantian and blending it in. Eyes are closed and your mind is in the lower abdomen. And you're just breathing easy, no special breathing. Just a meditation to finish the set. Arms are loose and open. Mind is calm and quiet and in the lower dantian. Then when you're ready, you open your eyes slowly. Take your hands off, hands to the sides, and go about your day.